Hey guys, I'm doing my New Year video that I usually do. I'm a few days later than I usually would be. I've been working, so you know, the usual culprit. Sorry, I was turning my headphones off. I hope this lighting isn't too harsh, orange. I feel like it is, cause I'm just using these little lamps over here by my desk, so, but yeah. Anyway, so this is kind of looking back on this last year, 2021, and then looking forward into this new year, 2022. So I always look back at my video I posted where I, state goals and all that. Of course, the big one is usual, as always, but in my video last year, I didn't make any specific weight goal. I just said I wanted to try and work on my disordered eating with my therapist, which I have been doing since like late March. Most of our appointments have been focused on my eating disorder and just trying to work around trauma that influences the energy behind that, and also the fact I'm on the spectrum and my sensory issues, and because we kind of made that connection that part of my disordered eating is with my stimming, my autistic stimming, because sometimes it's like, I'm talking about this, sometimes it's not even about eating, like fully eating food. Sometimes it's just about flavor, and like it becomes like a compulsive thing. But like I would tell her, like, even when I was younger, sometimes like the little hot tamales candies, like sometimes I just wanted the flavor but I didn't want to swallow anymore, so I'd chew them up and spit them in the trash, like stuff like that. But see, I hate being wasteful, so it's just trying to find something else to kind of like shift like those comforting measures for my sensory issues, which we're still working on. And obviously I gained more weight this year. I'm open about it. It sucks. I'm not happy about it. So there's that. I'm definitely going to continue focusing on that stuff in therapy, and I really hope make some shifts more in that direction, because we have been doing a lot of work, a lot of hard work, a lot of emotional work. Made a lot of, some suspected connections to why that's a go-to. Outside of like making the connections with the autism and the stimming, and like I have other stimming things, but they're not as big, like smelling stuff. Like, and she was trying to say, well, maybe there's a way. I said, but the only thing with like good smells and all that is like there's a point where I just get tired of like holding something up to my nose, or I said, I don't know. We're just trying to figure shit out. And I was like, I need something, like, because I also like mess around with like little fidget toys and stuff, or like fuck with things in my hands constantly, because sometimes I just need to keep my hands busy. Sometimes like holding my phone and fucking with my phone, even though I have nothing to do on it, is just like part of me just needing to get like nervous energy out. So there's that crap. So definitely working through all that. My therapist is great, awesome. I'm always looking, like, I have a lot of, since I have all sensory issues, a lot of stuff comes up in like somatic. So somatic is like in the body versus in your head. So I'm always looking at different therapeutic approaches or different thought exercises and stuff. Like, my therapist likes working with me because I'm always trying to like think about different approaches to things, and she's always game to try things. So there's me rambling about that. one of my other things I had mentioned was about my dental stuff, which I have been taking care of. The only thing I did not do that I said I was going to try and do in 2021 was get my wisdom teeth pulled. I have not done that. I don't look forward to that, I'll be honest. Like, I still have a lot of anxiety around dental stuff because of my freaking traumatic dental experience. Like, the place I go to is nice, but then I have to go to a surgeon to get the wisdom teeth removed. And the only one that's really bugging me is this top right one. So, I mean, I should take care of it this year because I've been kind of pushing it along. It's been just a little over a year since I got that recommend. So, but I did, if you watch my vlogs, I did get my teeth deep clean, like because I had early, like the pre-stages of gum disease, so they got in there and they're all that shit with my teeth. It was not pleasant. It took like an hour and a half for each side because it was 2 separate appointments. And it just seems like when she was doing my other side, after she said I was already starting to get plaque buildup, and I said, well, it's shitty because I'm brushing my teeth, and she goes, you have electric toothbrush? I'm like, yeah, I got that a few years ago as part of my, I said, and I floss pretty much every day now. Like, I made that a habit. I said if I miss a day, it might be 1 day here, 1 day there. I said usually I floss twice a day, just because I start noticing stuff in my teeth and it's like starts to bother me now. I said, so that is one thing, like in 2020, that I said I was going to make a habit, and I did, and I accomplished that. It was kind of like a small step thing, but I actually, you know, did that for my own dental health. And she said, oh, you might just be one of those people. And I was like, yeah, well, my dad had a lot of dental problems. And she goes, yeah, certain aspects can be genetic. And I said, well, yeah, I got my dad's deep grooves in my teeth too, so I guess I'm just taking it. And my mom has said the same thing. She thinks I have a lot of similar issues my dad had with faster buildup of plaque and stuff. So it's just something I have to get my teeth cleaned more often. Seems to be the case. Instead of, you know, every 6 months, I think they're wanting me to do it every 4 months because of how just genetically how my teeth are. Despite me putting the extra effort on my end, what they're really trying to be on top of it with me to try to prevent any gum disease. I noticed my gums aren't bleeding as much since they did the procedure, except for, of course, back here. This is why I say I know I need to get that wisdom teeth out, because it is literally like a cavity, the top one. So my other ones just make it really hard to clean back there, and that's where I would be most worried about any, I guess, stuff getting trapped and things building up back there. It's really hard to get stuff because of how compact it is back there. So, rambling on about my teeth issues. But like, see, I'm just going through like things I said that I was looking to work on. This year I paid for eye insurance all last year and never used it. I need to schedule an eye appointment. I'm thinking about doing it when we get back from Miami in February, like, well, sometime in March, because I'm gonna be missing some money after that Miami trip because we gotta take a week off. That's another thing I don't look forward to. Like, I hope they don't make a shit about it, because our old captain got moved to a different site, and yeah, it's like he didn't care. He knew it was coming up, but this, my old captain, she's helping out for now, and I don't want her to make a gruff about it, but she might. But I'm the one who's helping like fill spots in anyway, so, and I'm helping her like organize the schedule already, so hopefully, like, you know, that's 50 points in my court. I don't know. But yeah, so I need to schedule my appointment. It seems more apparent that I think I've had astigmatism for a while. But when I put my boyfriend's VR headset on, I cannot. I fucking, everything looks blurry. Everything looks like it's jutting out. And like, he's like, you need glasses, baby, you need glasses. I'm like, fucking A. You don't think I know this? Like, I've noticed I have to start squinting more to like read small stuff and all that. I was like, my mom's eyes went, like, it's just in my genetics. Like, I knew eventually I was gonna need glasses. I've figured I've had astigmatism for probably a few years now. Because driving at night when it's raining or something, I can't do. Like, my eyes get so overwhelmed. Because that's a part of the reason I got these freaking blue light glasses that take some of the stress off my eyes whenever I'm on my computer. Hey, baby. She's giving me some moral support over here. These are my babies. But yeah. So, I need to take care of that. Obviously, we're gonna continue to take care of my teeth. Oh, I did say something about just sort of trying to find more peace on my sort of spirit side. And I feel like I've worked on that actually quite a bit. Like, I mentioned before, traumatic DMT trip. I'm still dealing with aspects of that. It's like, I want to make a more in-depth video about it, but I'm still in this like processing aspects of it. I was dealing with like so much existential dread and all this stuff. It was pretty bad. And I've gotten more into, like, we worked through it a lot in therapy. Like, I spent over a year of my therapy working on it. Even a bit into 2021, so I've gotten to some point of some acceptance, but I still have some issues. So I did not work on learning my tarot as much as I wanted, which was another thing I mentioned. I did a little bit, but I think I get so caught up with just when I'm working and focusing on money stuff, or like trying to stay on top of my goals that way, other things kind of fall by the wayside. That's just me being honest. And my battery's about to die. Swap the old battery out. I'm surprised she didn't run off. She does that sometimes. So, continue on the financials. So I did talk about my debt consolidation. I have been working on that. I did put pretty much most extra money I could towards that. And this year, I will be graduating my debt consolidation. Hopefully in the summer. That's what I'm aiming for. I raised my amount that I pay per month again. So last year I had said it was like $528 or something I raised it to. Lately I've been paying $705 a month, which my boyfriend's like, oh, why do you pay that much? And I'm like, because I'm trying to get out of it so I can start putting money for a down payment on a house. Like, this has been the goal for a while. So we're getting there. I'm almost done with it. I look forward to being done with it. I'll try when we get our tax money, our tax refunds, depending on what mine is, put some more towards it. Though, looking at stuff so far, and I'm still paying off my car repairs I got done a couple months ago, so I know most of that's probably gonna end up going towards that, unfortunately. So I may not have anything extra, because I'm still waiting to find out. When you get debt consolidations, I think I have to file something. Like, they settled a couple things, so I have to apparently pay taxes on the savings or something. I don't know, I have to wait for paperwork. So I only have like a rough estimation right now of what my refund is, and I could probably get kind of fucked. It may not have much of anything. So that's fun. Taxes are stressful. I hate it. I know my boyfriend's got a bunch of shit to do too for his, which I told him since he needs to put his money towards his car to stay above water on it. So I'm just gonna keep my focus on that aspect financially. because I want to get out of this debt consolidation as soon as possible and do what I can. Of course, like I said, we're going to Miami in February. We've been planning for this for a little while. It's gonna be like our first like real vacation. Pretty much since, I mean, I guess if you want to count Gateway 2019, because he went with me, it was like a weekend. This will be an actual, like, we're driving out there and we'll be there Thursday through Sunday and hopefully get back late Monday, hopefully. But yeah. But we'll be out there for Valentine's Day and all that, I think. Is that how that ends up, or are we gonna be driving back on V-Day? I don't even know anymore. My brain's spaghetti. Of course, we got Will this last year, and he's been a little fun member of our family, even though he terrorizes the girls. Yeah, Pickle's being sweet right now, as you can see. You know, I love my cats so much, and I want to try and do some more cute, like, I put them in my vlogs and stuff, but I want to do some cute stuff with my, like I said, him terrorizing the girls. What was that all about? He just terrorized poor dude. I want to make some cute little, like, emoticons or something with my cats. Like, I'm kind of trying to learn Photoshop stuff again. I haven't used, like, I made my banner for my YouTube, and man, the way YouTube does it now pisses me off, though. I don't like, why does YouTube have to be special about everything? It used to be you could just crop things, and now YouTube just, like, doesn't let you have any control of how it displays your fucking banner. So that's annoying. But I mean, I did accomplish something for my channel in the last year, even if it was later. But I want to make some little, like, PNGs of my cat's heads and stuff, and I think it'd be funny to have, like, little emotes, maybe if I do, like, some live stuff eventually later in the year. I don't know. I might try to stream on Twitch again. I've streamed Minecraft a couple times on Twitch, but it's been a while. It's just working as much as I do. I don't even think I haven't even played my Minecraft in a while. That's just facts. But if I could get my little brother and my boyfriend sometimes will play with me. We have our own little server. So, and I have my little Mushroom Kingdom. I don't know. That's just more like a fun thing that maybe later in the year, when I'm feeling a little more stable with the finances. Because for now, I'm still focused on picking up whatever overtime I can. And that's just, I am definitely someone, I get focused on that goal. Like, we really want a house. We're ready for a house. You know, it will be cheaper, honestly, than us paying rent on this apartment and our storage unit, which I'm sure will go up again whenever our, I think it goes up like every year, basically. So, as we pay $186 for the storage unit, and then we're paying $754 for a one-bedroom. So, and that's gonna go up too when our lease is up this year now. So we're really trying to, like, focus on getting ourselves financially to a point to get a house. Of course, looking into any programs for first-time home buyers. I'm not sure, like, how to go about all this stuff, but it's definitely things I'm gonna have to look into this year, because I'm really hoping, it would be nice if we could get out before our lease renews, but that might be a bit of a pipe dream unless, you know, one of us gets some extra side money going or something. Like, I know he's been doing some some 3D modeling stuff and making a little bit of money doing that here and there, but it's not really enough to do much with yet. So I know we really have the house thing as a goal. Like, even for me, like, at first he's like, well, don't you think it'd be better to be married first? And I'm like, I mean, I want to know that we have a home first. I don't know, that's just how my brain is. Like, I'm not really worried about us getting married until next year, honestly. Like I said, like spring 2023. I like, big events and stuff can be hard for my brain to plan, and I might get my friend Lacey to help with that, because she already offered to make me a cake for our wedding. She's like my best friend, so, but I think she's good at organizing event stuff, and I get overwhelmed very easily. Like, I'm good at like some detail stuff, but then other things I feel like my brain just, I don't know. So there's that. Is there anything else? Like, I try to keep my goals for the year as practical as I can. Like, I don't want to put set numbers on, like, trying to get weight down, because I still think I'm in this process. Like, I do want to actually lose some weight, whatever it is. But I also know that I'm dealing with, you know, mental health issues and eating disorder, so that's definitely a thing that needs a lot of work. You know, dental, vision, general health stuff. I'm always continuing to work on my mental health. My meds have pretty much stayed the same last year. Now, remembering to take those meds. I don't have too much issue with, though occasionally with just how my work schedule is, that can sometimes fuck around, but I don't really have an issue as long as I don't miss a dose of my stuff, so otherwise I'm good on that front. I feel like I need to write more. Like, I'm a list person. Writing stuff on lists, like, I find to be helpful. Like, I'll sit at work and I'll write myself to-do lists. Like, this is one that I started for, like, stuff for the next couple weeks. Like, some things are more immediate. Like, I put the stuff, I went to the store today, like, I needed to get burger buns and chili beans, and, you know, and I'll put, like, hey, these are the videos I need to, like, record still, or videos I need to edit. Like, I have a backlog a little bit because of working. You know, I have on here, like, cleaning out my boyfriend's car, because I want to start getting it ready early for going to Miami next month, because we're about, you know, we're getting up to the point where it's just a little over a month away, so, like, I didn't scratch off one. I had to donate some stuff to the thrift store. I did that, so I can scratch that off. But yeah, like, I make lists, because sometimes I feel my memory isn't always the best. Like, or aspects of it. Like, I can have a really good memory, and then I can have a really bad short-term memory. Like, long-term, I do better. Short-term, wow. Sometimes, I don't know. How do you work on your memory? That's one thing. If I can figure out things to help support my memory, my brain functioning, that would be something that I would like to put more energy into too. Because I like to sharpen that a little bit. Anyway, before I continue rambling too much, this is my 2021 year in review, 2022 looking forward video. I hope you, you know, enjoyed my ramblings, my musings, my thoughts, and whatever the fuck else was going on there. And you can subscribe if you want, because I post random shit.